We got a problem.
We're going to the Ripley's Haunted Adventure. Oh my God, what?
They saran wrapped them. Ah, what the fuck? It is a big, exciting day. We are currently in San Antonio right now. We're gonna go see the Alamo, the Riverwalk. I don't know what's gonna happen, but there's Coyote Ugly saloon over there. All right, well, here we are at the Texas greatest attraction.
Texas Selfie Museum. Why? Well, there's nudity up there, so. We are in Texas, so they have signs up for, it is unlawful for a person to carry a handgun on this premises. So yeah, you can't have guns here at the Riverwalk. And you can buy your very own plush armadillo.
We have armadillos outside of our complex. Every single place we've lived in, there's armadillos everywhere in Florida.
This is the Riverwalk. So there's all these different restaurants and places to eat here. The police have their own boat there. There's cute little baby duck over here. Oh, there they go. Aww. You can get drinks here. There's an M16 or a flamingo or a rubber ducky or a palm tree. Robert Hugman, the originator of the hug, I guess.
Now coming to Texas, the one place I really wanted to eat at, you know,
is they have an Irish pub here in Texas. So there's no like wall or anything stopping you from falling in. So there's like so many bars here. I feel like people have to fall in later in the evening. What did they find in here last week?
A man's body right downstream.
So they drain it every year. What do they find at the bottom?
They find, what is it, silverware by the tons. They found guns, tables from restaurants, anything else you can imagine.
Who knows what's down there? This is really cool. It's like a stadium seating. So apparently they do like shows over here and everything.
Of each lovely woman.
Okay, darling mama, darling mama, darling mama.
But you just kind of like sit on the grass. You can watch a show with the river. Yeah, this would be great to come during the nighttime. We can see them. There's all these lights that are hanging from all the trees. So the entire river walk is lit up. Pumpkin candles that smell like pumpkins, not like muffins. We're gonna pop into the little church here. Wow, look at this stained glass that's in here. This is like one of those things that just looks better in person than it does on video. So bright and vibrant. And this is the back side of the stained glass. Our next stop is we're going to Tower of the Americas, all the way up there. All right, someone bedazzled this leopard, or it's all like bedazzled though, with these beautiful like blue rocks. Look at all this tile work. Wow. Oh my God, this must have taken forever to do all of this. This is like the funkiest little playground I've ever seen. I just imagine like thousands of man hours putting all this stuff in. And just remember, thousands of pounds of dog poop wash into your water supply every year. Go, please do not feed the storm drains. Yeah, they got like little sky buckets for little gondolas.
This is what I know. I wasn't here. But in 1968 they called it the Hemisphere, which is like a World's Fair, but for this hemisphere. And that was in 68 and they had rides everywhere and you can look it up. There's lots of videos of all this stuff, but the only thing that's really left is that thing.
That's where we're going. We're going to the top of that thing. The Tower of the Americas. Cleaning all the windows right above us. And they have all these old vintage pictures of them building the tower.
Fun little secret I didn't know, we're doing the cheap way, right? So you could pay $22 just to go all the way up, or you go up to the lounge, which is just one level below for free.
So down here is you can eat at a restaurant, and the restaurant spins, so you get to spin around and see all of San Antonio. You ate here for prom?
That restaurant's where I ate for prom.
It's kind of like Garden Grill, how it spins. This is how I wish Space 220 was, right? Where like you would kind of like move around space, but you're just kind of like looking at Earth, and that's it. Not like spinning around and seeing the galaxy.
Yeah, they had a little bar up here, so we're living large. We got Shirley Temple. I'm just like that. When you have to pay to come up here. We did get something to drink though, because we wanted to get a drink. But
time to go back down. There's a man climbing up the side of the stairs. Yeah.
The city's just like so like peaceful, right? There's so much great architecture and agriculture within the city that it's not like any other city I've been to before. And I really enjoy it.
cup of tea is always a good idea. I love that they use the Kermit meme, but that's one of my business. Davy Crockett, you may all go to hell and I will go to Texas. Is that an actual quote? Remember the Alamo, Davy Crockett. Come and take it. I don't think that's a real bear, but it might be. So there's Davy Crockett, some little ghostly children. Can never escape him. Walt Disney's Davy Crockett at the Alamo.
The Minger Hotel. Doesn't that smell like a nursing home?
Okay, so this is the haunted area that we're going into?
Famous for a mango tree.
I thought you said it was haunted, not a mango tree. Beautiful little courtyard. I just don't see a mango tree. I don't know what they're talking about. So Teddy Roosevelt was in this bar?
Yeah, with the Gathering his Rough Riders.
Gathering the Rough Riders. Here's some of the uniforms that they wore. So the bullet holes they were talking about, there's a bullet hole right there. And then a bullet hole right there. Look at that moose head.
So Allison said this is where she would come up as a kid when they would come to visit the Alamo.
They would sit up here and look over the bar. A lot of history in this bar.
I just feel like I should have done a lot more research before coming to the Alamo because I honestly don't even remember too much about the Alamo. We're gonna learn. We're gonna learn together what happened.
So this is the
I don't know if I'm saying this correct. The center taft. I learned an interesting fact about this thing. Let me read you the story. It's about Ozzy Osbourne. He got banned from San Antonio because of what happened. Are you all ready for the story? Just to envision this. So Ozzy Osbourne on February 19th, 1982 decided he was going to cause trouble that afternoon by pissing on a treasured national monument in San Antonio, Texas. He was simply going about his business, partying like a rock star, and after a few too many drinks, he stumbled into the street dressed in Sharon Osbourne's dress. She had hidden his clothes to keep him from going out, and he had a full bladder, and he peed on the statue over there, and he got banned. He had no idea he was standing at the city's sacred 60-foot high center taft directly in front of the Alamo. Yeah.
Well, everyone, this is the Alamo.
Now, I've been to the Alamo. I came as a little kid. I remember when Bugs Life came out. So what is that? 97? 90? Whatever year Bugs Life came out is when I visited here because I had Bugs Life toys with me, I remember. So I have a picture at the Alamo. Besides that, I don't remember anything. The highlight of my trip was playing with the Bugs Life toys. So the Alamo kind of got lost with me as a kid. Oh, that's it? Oh, it's small.
I remember the building looking a lot bigger when I was a kid. So the Alamo was a lot bigger. We are right here, right?
Yeah.
Next to these little cannons. There's like the center. Now, the Alamo was like all of this, right? So Ripley's, believe it or not, that was part of the Alamo.
Yeah.
Now it's not.
Yeah.
So I guess we're only gonna explore like this little area.
Yeah.
That's all that's left.
We got a problem. Okay, time out everyone. For people who are watching overseas or don't know about the Alamo, we're gonna do a quick little Spark Notes history of the Battle of the Alamo. Okay, y'all ready? Here we go. The Battle of the Alamo was during the Texas War for Independence from Mexico. It lasted 13 days from February 23rd, 1836 to March 6th, 1836. On February 23rd, a Mexican force numbering in the thousands, led by General Antonio Lopez de Santa Anna, began the siege on the fort. Though vastly outnumbered, the Alamo's 200 defenders, commanded by James Bowie and William Travis, and included the famed frontiersman Davy Crockett, held out for 13 days before the Mexican forces finally overpowered them. For Texans, the Battle of the Alamo became an enduring symbol of their resistance to oppression and their struggle for independence, which they won later that year. There's our little Spark Notes of what the Battle of the Alamo was. Thank you, historychannel.com, for that description. Okay, now back to the video. Well, we got a problem. You can't film inside, so I'll let you know what it looks like.
Well, yeah, we'll show what Pee-wee looked like when he was going through here looking for the basement. Alright, so we just exited the church, so that's where you're not allowed to film or take pictures of. There wasn't too much in there. I guess all the exhibits that they had are gone now. Everything is just kind of under construction right now. This is pretty much the site of the Alamo right now.
If you're coming to visit the Alamo, wait like 5 years for them to finish all the construction.
Okay, so that little white building over there, Phil Collins owns.
So all the construction, they're building a Phil Collins huge exhibit. So he bought the property right across the street, right? And he dug down and found so many artifacts that they're gonna open an entire museum over there. They can only display like 1% of the actual artifacts that they have, so it's like constantly rotating.
How many people ended up dying of it?
We'll never know the correct answer of how many men were in here. There were children in here. There were families in here. Not everybody died, like the movies portray. You had an estimate between 184 to 220 people in here. On the Santa Ana side, you had about 3,000 soldiers. Now the Mexicans, the Santa Ana's army, took a heavy damage because Santa Ana's strategy was just to storm. If Santa Ana would have just waited, like his generals told him, we have the 16-pounders coming in, why can't we just wait to use our 16-pounder to reduce a wall that can be reduced in seconds? He wanted to make this glorious entrance. So his strategy is just to send all these men, and it was supposed to be a stealth attack, meaning that he had bombarded this mission at night to deprive the men of sleep.
So between the two armies, right, who had the better firepower?
Well, you had more men on Santa Ana's side, and you had a lot of cannon on this side, but not enough men in the compound. It's an unbalance on one end, because here you have enough cannon, enough ammunition, but you don't have enough men to operate. With this 6-pounder, a minimum of 5 men to operate this cannon. Now you're reduced to about 2 or 3. The lower the number, the longer it takes to load this cannon. Now on Santa Ana's side, what you do have is a large amount of men, not enough cannon fire to penetrate these walls. Santa Ana's idea is just to storm, to send these men in and just overwhelm them. And that's basically what happened. Overwhelming of so many people crossing over these walls.
Now we've popped into the gift shop right now. Come and take it. You can get your own little pocket knife. This is what the gift shop looks like at the Alamo. You can pick up all sorts of little things. What the heck? They have Alamo sugar cookies, but wait, I did not realize this was a thing. They have chocolate covered potato chips. Nothing says America more than bald eagle plushes and little avocado plushes. All right, what'd you get? What's your little expensive souvenir you got?
Smooshed penny.
Of who?
Of this man right here.
Davy Crockett. Looks like he just, you know, wants a handshake. How you doing, Davy?
I'm trying to think of where the photo was. I think it was like
Over here, right? I think this is where we took the photo, either over here or over there.
I just also remember it being like super hot and sweaty, and like my uncle was carrying me on his shoulders because I didn't want to walk.
So if you're over here by the Guinness World of Records place, this black stone is like the original outer wall of the Alamo. So it went all the way out here. So it's not just that, it's so much more. So we're going to the Ripley's Haunted Adventure. I have no idea what this is. We are entering in. There's a spooky guy up there.
I'm so excited. This is gonna be so cheesy and so corny. It's Ripley's Haunted House. I didn't know they had these, but let's walk through.
What is this? Now?
Notice, Texas law requires any establishment that sells caskets to be licensed to prepare the final remains as well.
So we're going into an elevator. We're going up.
How are we all doing today? Good, good, good. All right. Step on out all the way to the wall.
Here we
Please
go.
make your way to the center of the red rug.
What's that?
Center of the red rug.
There's a lion over there. What is going on? Yeah. Oh God.
1911, my great-grandfather Elias Grimsby began to collect strange and bizarre artifacts from all over Texas, much like the ones you witness in this very room. However, in 1918, that poor old man began to slowly lose his mind, claiming to hear voices in his head, compelling him to collect more and more. And he goes on to say it is a house of nothing but pure evil, others believing it is the artifacts within here that are truly cursed. But for decade after decade, people like you keep coming in and out, staring me down!
Oh God. Oh God.
No, don't worry, after all in this house, you're never really alone. Right this way.
Okay. Okay. Let's go through the house now. This is where you can buy a casket.
Now, rule number 1, you all came together. Please stay together at all times. Do not ever separate from each other, start running or stop. Please keep moving forward, always advancing. Rule number 2, no flashy photography. Number 3, do not touch any of the props or the actors. Nothing, nobody will ever try to touch or grab you. If they do, run. They don't work here. I'm just kidding. Number 4, if at any point you do decide to leave, let us know. We'll guide you safely to the exit. Please do not try to leave on your own or backtrack in any way. You will get lost. Do I have any questions? I should.
Oh God!
I'm not ready for today. Okay.
I guess this is his grandfather, this creepy guy who collected everything. Where are we going? Oh God! What? Oh, little baby doll. What is going on in here? Oh. Get a mirror. Oh. Oh, missing kids. Oh. What is going on? Oh, what is that? Oh, no. What? Oh my God, what? Wow. Oh, the stuff is moving. Oh no. Oh God. Get out. Oh God, oh, it's in my eye.
Okay, I see dead bodies. They're all strung up. So they saran wrapped them. Ah, what the f is that?
Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
What do you think you're going?
Oh, ah, what? What?
I think I can let you leave, not after everything you've seen in here.
Oh no. Oh, what's in there? Oh. Oh! Whoa! Allison, I don't know where you are.
Wait, over here.
Okay, I'm ready. Oh! That's just a simple scare. I like that. Oh, okay.
That's not
Oh,
What do
what?
you think you are? Coming in here, just coming into any man's house.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no. Oh, we're walking. What are? Oh, it's just a mirror. But it looks like we're. What is that? Oh, giant rat.
Where are you going?
Huh? Go back home.
Oh, another one of these.
Everything is spinning. Oh.
What is going on?
I don't know.
All good things must come to an end. However, your exit will be right behind you. Do watch out for that fall. We're still kind of working on it. Bye.
I love the music that they're playing. Just traditional elevator music.
You're exiting the elevator. They'd say you're gonna exit out that way, but it opens and it's zombies coming at you. Okay, now that is part 2 of our Texas trip. Part 3 will be dropping probably in a couple weeks. I was pleasantly surprised by the Ripley's Haunted Attraction. It actually was like pretty scary and very well made, and Alice and I actually had a blast. Going to the Ripley's Haunted Attraction adventure is strange, odd, and fun at the same time, and it's literally, the Alamo is right here, and then the Ripley's Haunted Attraction is right here. Such a strange world we live in. So guys, I hope you enjoyed our little different type of video of our little Texas adventure. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. And if you want to stay up to date on all things theme park and attractions all over the country, hit the subscribe button, join the family. All right guys, I love you all. Please stay safe, and I'll see you all on Monday.
I'm very confused by these. Do these mean like parking spot but in Braille? That was a bad joke.